Just parked at the golf course. But this now puts us into it.
Alrighty. Are you cool with talking a little bit?
How much do you want me to talk?
I was just making sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do.
Every now and then. I sound funny because I can't hear out of my left ear right now.
Hey guys, we're starting this habitat and hunt consultation in Indiana. We're doing free ones so that we can get some reps and help some people and hopefully earn some business on thedeerstore.com. So stick with us, and if you're watching this later, this was shot live, so it ain't gonna be perfect. This is Kevin.
How's it going?
He's showing us around. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of talking unless you guys want to comment. We're happy to answer questions, and we'll see how this goes. That's that. So right here, okay, so the driveway we came in on is there?
Yep.
Okay, let's go in. I'm all ready. I like to do a perimeter walk if possible. So we could just cut over and go that way around.
Yep.
Is this the CRP back in here?
Yep, all this overgrown area right here.
It's currently enrolled in CRP?
No.
We are hoping to see a mushroom or two today. Kevin's the master mushroomer. We got some golf balls. Hey. Oh, that's last year's. Pods, I thought there might be good milkweed, but it's old. So we're almost to the edge. We could just get over there and
Yeah, just skim up.
yeah. And we might like cut through the middle of this. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Howdy, howdy to the one person that's live with us. There's a lot of golf balls. Someone had money to lose golf balls. Are you allowed to modify anything out here?
We are just managing it by cleaning it up, and we might cut this every now and then and might let it be because a lot of bedding happens up in this area.
I mean, are you allowed to cut it and put small plots in?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a print. So there are deer here.
The road is just there on the other side of the hill.
Yeah, let's get over here and hit the edge. Lot of golf balls. You guys hit them off the roof? "15 people live." Howdy, howdy, everyone. We are doing a perimeter loop. How many acres? 64 acres on this one in Indiana. So we're gonna do a perimeter loop, and then we're gonna look at our map and check our pins and do some passes through the inside, see what we find. Did you or Jeremy shoot a deer here last year?
I shot one last year.
A doe or a buck?
It was a button buck. Thought it was a doe, came out with a couple other does.
You'll have that. Been there. I remember one year, man. You were probably there for a lot of it. Here's a little couple day old poopy. I accidentally shot 3 button bucks in 1 year. I mean, it's Indiana. Anything under 3 inches is antlerless. So it was legal. But yeah, I accidentally shot 3 button bucks with my doe tags 1 year. That was very early, but I had some learning to do. I'm not really looking for mushrooms. Ugh. I'm hoping they look for me. Ooh. The bees are moving. I thought it would be good to check along this road because there's a business right next to us. The driveway to the business is to our right now. You can see the business. I'm not going to show you what the business is. But I thought it might make sense that they would watch. That's a lot of angry. They knew someone was over there. Probably someone was looking at them. So many golf balls. You could harvest the golf balls here and reinvest. So I didn't see any beds watching there, but lots of golf balls. So what I'm seeing here is these are all nipped. So they're in here eating these. Those haven't been nipped yet, but they will be. Have you been back through here this year?
No. This area right now has not been walked in at all.
Pretty sweet deer habitat, or potential to be. It ain't bad as it sits. It's better than most of our free permission stuff you get, you know. Bunnies. Ooh, 3 people watching. Hello, I from Russia. Please say privet. Privet? That made you happy? Is that a bad word in Russian, maybe? Got it, and you know. We are taking a quick break from what you're watching to let you guys know that Osseo couple or koozies koozie really well. And if you're looking for a koozie, Osseo koozies koozie. Thanks, Rendell Eric, for the koozie. I'll meet you around this corner. What is it? Oh, is it on that little thing? That's good though. It looks fresher this last season. I'm excited to see all this. I wanted to for a long time. He's talked about having me out for a long time. We have not made it happen yet. I love me some tromping. You ever see any dog man? No, sir. We don't have dog men in Indiana. There's quite a few tracks. Hamilcar. Do you guys have dogmen where you live? Hopefully I didn't drop them. Well, I guess this block loops back and we go back towards the car, right? I don't know where it went, but I bet you I left it at the car. If not, I know I dropped easy if I walk fast. We will my cigarettes. I know I had them out right before we got going, and then I got busy on my phone and I never smoked. Guys, yes, I'm a sinner. I smoke. I can't be perfect. I try. So I can already tell you I'm going to be prescribing some screening. If you think that'd be allowed, like an L here, like in here, if we could like mow a path here to the corner back, 15 feet ish, you know, we could go around the trees and stuff. It doesn't need to be perfectly straight, but this is not good for deer if there's a road right there. It's just like how much they will utilize it, you know.
They cross right here across the tracks and down the back side of the neighborhood and across 67 year round.
That's fine. They'll make one little path through it, but if you screen that L there and put food here, they'd be out here before dark quite a bit. And then that's the corner. Howdy, howdy, whoever's here. That guy never answered about Dogman. It's kind of whack. You're gonna bring it up, you should at least let us know. Give us the scoop. I'm seeing like a stand right there in that pine with the wind that way. He'd sneak in from the road or the golf course. What's your timeline look like? That's about what I figured too. Rubs. There were 2 fresh open scrapes. Speaking of scrapes, there's a scrape. 2 fresh open scrapes yesterday.
Yeah.
Under licking branches.
I was gonna say there's been a couple fresh ones that have been out on the property. This area just hasn't been walked.
I think most people think it only happens like when it's time. I think it happens a lot more. Most people just aren't hunting where the deer are most of their time.
Yeah.
think I would rather find a shed than a mushroom. Huh? Brand new inbox? Yeah. BNIB? Look what he just picked up. Brand new inbox. Slightly weathered. Used or new other condition. Almost new. New, but you're gonna complain about something, is what that means. I can't sell it as new. You'll complain a little at least. Man, that many golf balls out here that really tells you something about how lazy Americans are. Oh, I hit it over there. I mean, it wouldn't even be hard. They don't even have to find their ball. They just popped in here a little bit, they'd be on a ball. So, I mean, it looks like they use this area a little bit, but it's too habitated, too much pressure to spend a lot of the time in it right now. I can see that. I believe that one. But, I mean, it's open. They got golfers. They got the road, which I'm sure during most business days is just in and out cars all day.
Yeah.
And trucks and...
Yeah, they're nice up here, and then they start working their way through the property.
Where's the across the road is the closest ag?
No.
Oh, let me check real quick. Can you unlock the door? One person watching. Shout out to you, brother man. Whoa. Well? Huh?
Somebody's gonna kill me clean my Jeep.
Oh,
Might have to walk back.
I must have dropped it. But, I mean, it'll be... I'm gonna check my backpack one more time. I bet you we find it in under 1 minute if we power walk. But I do believe...
We can go down this path. Or you want to walk on?
Yeah, we should walk the way we walked. You can walk that one. We should probably both walk the same way so we find it. One person still watching. I appreciate you. Yeah, it looks like I did my... Drop it, dang it. Oh, our one person left. He didn't like looking at the seat. Got him? Oh, we got one person back. Howdy, one person. Okay. We just finished touring this block, but I dropped something, so we're gonna find it real quick. Are you able to see our tracks pretty easy? Oh yeah, I almost went that way. Did I drop it when I went almost this way? No. Lots of golf balls. No antlers, so mushrooms. Is this the way we went?
I think we went up around.
That's what I was thinking.
I knew you went back at one point. I think it was like there you cut back for a moment.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, it would hard to, with the knowledge of what's back here, it'd be hard to not pay for 18 holes and take your golf cart back here and hunt. Just veer off the course. Deer wouldn't think anything of your cart showing up.
What we ended up doing is
I don't remember if we went that way or this way.
I think like
You go around that way. I'll go this way. What? No. Oh, I bet it's when we tucked back in there. Sorry, guys. Power walking to find something I dropped. In my car? I swear I had them in my. I had them right before we left the car. I don't know if it was before we shut the door or. Because I discovered I didn't have them at this corner. Yeah, I don't know. I might have still been over there. I think I went around that way on that tree. Are there certain trees that you're looking for when you're mushroom hunting?
hardwood,
Down ones or just in general?
in general, and down ones are usually better.
That's the corner.
But I've also seen them all around run lane.
Oh well. I'm not gonna waste any more of our time. It's totally possible that I'm remembering wrong. You wanna, or no? We're not at the corner yet, are we?
Nope.
So we still.
It's almost straight across.
Well, I think I realized it at the very corner, so let's walk to there at least. Then when we get to the end, we can take a center trail and come back if you want. Knock extra square footage off doing that. Well, guys, one person watching. We're looking for something I dropped. Real quick, if we don't find it, we're gonna move on. Because it's possible I didn't even have it. Yeah, see, like all that, we need a screen. Definitely want a screen. Like up here or something. it would be great. I'll draw something out. And it'd be real cheap, like under $200, like including all your fuel and anything you might spend on it. Here we are. Well,
Just around here.
oh well. Yeah. Alrighty. We'll find us a central path and cut back. Maybe see something we didn't see in the middle from the outside. See, now that we're on the inside, it's a bit more beat down.
Oh yeah.
Because there's more screen.
On the other side of this little thicket, there's quite a bit more for us too.
On the other side of this?
Yeah.
Is this?
There's another 30, 40 yards before that clearing.
Before, like the trail we walked back last time?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is like a little island of woods.
About to find beds. Right over here, I bet. Ooh, it's...
And they bed a lot off the course.
Yeah, be a great spot to sit. Okay, here would be a good spot for them to sit and watch that way. All right.
Some places you're gonna find that's not fun for you to negotiate.
That's good. That is a good thing. If humans can go there, they will. Oh, here we are. Mature buck sign, ladies and gentlemen. That's a big poopy. That's a big poopy. First mature buck sign. Whoa! About rolled my ankle. Seen some decent prints, but nothing monster. But that was a big poopy back there. What do we got here? Mineral dump?
I don't really know to tell you.
And it looks to me like a tree fell over.
That'd be about my only thing.
But it's pawed and printed. My ankle keeps trying to roll.
Hot ass stick.
There's a bed.
That's about it. Yep.
Bet you that's a buck bed. Watching out that way. When you guys hunt here, like in the past, before this year?
We've never got to hunt this until this year.
Okay. So how many yards from where we're at right now is where you guys hunt on the same property but the other side?
All the way towards the back from here, probably.
We're here, so that's back there.
Yeah,
like
probably
300 or 400.
Probably about 400.
And you guys park at the golf course, which is where? Where's the parking for that? Off of 67?
Yep.
Or
Oh, 60.
yeah. We shouldn't have. We got mouthy there. Thankfully, I've noticed that most people that actually will follow you don't know you and aren't the people you wish they were usually. Not that you guys are bad people. I'm just saying It's hard to get a target market on live until you have a lot of people following you, because a low percentage of your followers show up, like 2%.
Yeah, the other parking is on the other side of.
Oh, you guys can park in a different spot for this?
That small little square that I drew out on your map, that's right off the road, that is the entrance the other way.
What up, Clint? If you're still here, hi from Indiana. How's Southeast Texas? It's where in perspective? That back corner?
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll see that at some point on the walk. I'm frustrated with myself for losing my stuff. It was like $3, but I don't like throwing away $3. We're hoping we accidentally find some mushrooms to get our eyes ready for the next couple weeks. That water hole, I don't know if the people that are live right now saw the water hole like 3 minutes ago, but I'm just gonna talk to you, Kevin. That water hole is a perfect example of, like, if you got enough clay in the dirt, it is not an expensive thing. It is a shovel in 10 minutes and you got a hole. If there's enough clay, you got a bowl. We had tornadoes and lots of flooding here recently. Yeah. So where was your camera that was? I've been driving past this property for many years to go to where I hunt. And it's one of those spots you drive by and you're like, what if? What if property, you know? What if I could get in there?
Four-wheeler access is only when we're working on the property or driving anything now.
That's good.
Luckily, these trails were made by previous owners.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna come out here and pick up golf balls one day.
There's a lot of them.
I'm not gonna make.
Got a pile over there.
Who?
Unit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's this. So they probably wouldn't. Are there no mushrooms popped, or are your eyeballs closed? Yeah, this is beat up. I would love to do, like, host a habitat day. And I could help with sponsors for it. Like, you guys could, it could just be like your people, you know?
Yeah, like throughout here we'll bring youth and possibly a handicap camp.
But I bet I could get, like, the seed for plots, the seed for screening, some chemicals, stuff like that, like, you know? And if I get in with that equipment company that I'm trying to, probably bring a skid steer and a couple attachments, you know? That, hey, that would do it if I can't get the other, for sure. I mean, I did it all on a kid's four-wheeler. Yeah. With a torn ACL that had not yet been fixed. Like, anyone that says they can't, they don't have resources for a plot.
Another 150 yards.
Like where that tree is. What are they building back here?
They hill water.
Total water. What? What is that? Like it's town water?
Yeah.
Okay, at least it won't be people. Much. It won't be pressured. There's a shredded tree back there.
That's actually always been there too. It keeps getting moved.
Oh, there's a shredded tree over there, but I can't tell if it's rotten or shredded. Ooh, where'd it go? Oh, it's just the bark. Bark's falling off. But yeah, like, we would do it for free. I would help get product sponsors for it, and probably even some donations, like for the people that come, or stuff for like door prizes.
You'll probably oversee these areas with clover as well. Might as well.
We need to spray it.
The clover will take over grass pretty quickly.
No, not unless you spray it. Grass will murder the clover. There's a pretty heavy trail right there. Yeah, if you spread clover into this, like 1% of the clover will be here. You will be upset with yourself. If you come in, mow it, blow everything to the outside that you can, spray on top of it same day, spread the seed same day, you'll have a much better clover stand. Oh yeah. So they are living back here right now. And they're going. There's tracks going both ways. That's a good. I mean, it's not a monster. Can I have a shout out? No, I'm sorry, I can't say your name, sir. This guy's got a name that would get me in trouble if I said it. He said, "Could I get a shout out?" You know what you're asking for. I'm not saying that. Get my white ass in trouble. It was something that might not be racist if he said it, but would be definitely racist if I said it, if that helps you. The famous balloons.
There's quite a few you'll see on the property. They'll all start getting picked up here soon. We gotta have a cleaning day soon and the whole property.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'd be like down to do it like in the next month. Because you really want to, at least, we wouldn't even have to do it all immediately, but at least get a first spraying before everyone comes out would be good before then.
Yeah, we'll have some people out here.
So, when's turkey season over? It's like 3 weeks, I think, right? So maybe we could look at the schedule and plan it. Like when turkey season ends?
Yeah, we'll be discussing it next Tuesday on a date that we'll be looking into.
What's next Monday? Meeting?
That's our meeting.
Will you ask if I can come to that?
Oh, you can come to that. You can come to it.
Is it just staff?
It's a staff meeting, but you can come to it and show interest and everything.
Yeah. Okay, so
this is still.
this is where the trespassers start. This is where we stack up logs. Oh, really? Oh, so you're gonna have to come all the way over here to get in it?
No, there's an access for this is where it comes in the other access off the road.
Oh, like if we come in with a side-by-side or something, you mean? This is the access?
This will be a hunting area for handicapped because it'll most likely handicap the board use because it's easy to get to. There's not much traffic. They'll come off the road over here.
Over here.
This is the back of this house.
The house is on this property?
Nope. Their property line is this street. And then right here.
Parallel with the pond?
Right before the pond is on our.
Oh, okay.
And that would be third pond. There's just got a boat
Now this is a spot that I would come in and hammer it with clover.
Yeah.
This is a spot, since it's like not yours to maintain.
It's
I would go like dump it with clover and get half of it clover, you know?
yeah.
And
And then just ahead of us is where we plan to do a plot and basically have somebody being able to put right over the plot. That's the access point.
it would be cool if you could get a golf cart company, like a local one, to either donate or lend a golf cart during the season,
We have
an electric one.
side by side.
Well, I'm thinking an electric golf cart would get handicapped people in here quietly.
Oh yeah.
Side by sides aren't bad. Like, it's definitely better than walking in. I think that is like a key that I bet you a lot more people than people realize that are shooting big deer are getting dropped off and picked up by machines that spook deer, you know? I bet there's a high percentage of the big deer that get shot that are employing that tactic so that they don't walk past deer, you know? Because that's the great thing about it, it's like your home property. It's hard to get someone to drive to your hunting spot to go pick you up and drop you off.
Yeah.
But if it's your home property and you can make your kid or wife do it,
There'll be one of us coming out here, whoever comes out here. Lots of tracks coming up from years before.
yeah, I'm like right here, should be cleaned up for an access trail. And I would almost even, and if you're listening to this, I would do this on my own property. Right here is already a decent access trail to make less deer use it. If you pile horizontal, like whatever's laying down, you pile it horizontal, the deer won't like a forced tunnel, like a cattle chute. Deer won't like the I can't get out feeling. So they will move 10 yards that way and won't hammer your walking path where you're putting scent when you come in. It's like if you came right in here and got in a tree and were able to shoot a path there or something, be even better. But yeah, there's the best thing about this property, even though the habitat's pretty decent, best thing about it is the access so far. Just the amount of the shape of the property gives it a huge benefit because there's so many sides.
Right.
So out of the 20 sides of this property, there's quite a few of them you could access for different winds. Man, I was just talking about a golf cart company. You could probably have the golf course do it. It's like, hey, you got an old rickety one that moves? Okay, so we really need to go like that way. The property. So the building's there.
Line, yes.
How far back?
We need to go back just a little bit more because it kicks around the other property.
I'll follow you.
It's really best to go to the open area again.
Oh, and go over that way. All right, 1 second.
Try to make our way.
How much time you got? How much longer are you thinking?
As it gets to this area, it'll open up a bit more.
Oh, I just meant, like, I'm not in a rush. I just mean, how much time do you have personally?
Probably another hour or so.
Okay. Whenever, I know you got other things going on today, so whenever your time lines up, just let me know and we can call it. Obviously, we'll be back out here, but it's good. The more I can see today, like, the more I can come up with plans and help with stuff. Phone is about to die, so I need to grab my battery. It's nice to finally see some purples and reds. Blues. The blues. Loving the flowers. Hi Brandon, if you're still on here, what's up? 5 people watching. Howdy, howdy people. We're doing a mini tour today so I can come up with some ideas before our meeting. That blue line, is that just marking the pipeline or?
That was just where they were over there.
Oh, that was their back. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cut line. Because I mean, the good thing about this is that I would bet you most of the time, most of these tracks are nighttime. So if you get a deer picture like in that block, a deer is still there until dark probably, unless it's rut and he's 3 miles away. But I mean, that makes it really effective for getting people on handicap hunts, you know? Because like if you get a picture of a deer in there going to bed, probably going to be there for someone to shoot at dinner time. Because the does, fawns, and small bucks will bed as close to the food as they can without being scared. Huh? And if as close to the food as they can without feeling scared is literally 50 yards, they will just do 50 yards.
And the property line up here is where it opens up to.
Is that a road?
That is access for
The water?
water and the fiber.
Do you guys have permission to use that yet?
No.
I would ask. Just like, hey, can we use it for our program, you know? I can imagine maybe that's not a relationship that's great, though.
I'm not sure yet.
But I bet, like, for the cause, you know? If you're a random Joe Schmo, they're not going to want trespassers, but they have a gravel road to where So are we close to where you and Jay hunt?
Not far.
Have we got there? Or that's on that back other corner? Yeah, the road's going through that. We haven't been doing it. You want to stop for 5 minutes and actually look for mushrooms? See if we find something? Let's do that, guys. We had hoped today that we might find a mushroom or two, but we aren't focused on mushrooms for our goal today. So we haven't been looking. We kind of like with the sheds. The goal isn't to find a shed, but we do have our eyes open in places sheds could be. So we're crossing our fingers. You want Pop-Tart?
No, I'm alright.
I need you to find one so you can show me and my eyes can get adjusted.
There's one that's not one more one. That's cool. Yeah.
There's a what? Morel? An old Morel?
No.
Oh. I always think walnuts or morels. Are the saddlebacks the white ones? I know I've heard you talk about them before. I've never been. We can just walk parallel to each other. How about that? I've never been big on the mushrooms until the last few years. I still ain't found them, but I have actually spent a few days looking for them in the last few years. Smells like mushrooms. Like this right here. Great.
This hill
It's-
runs throughout the whole property basically until it runs into ag.
Like I would clear a main trail where you want them to walk, you know, and have a spot or two. Because I mean, during the rut, they're going to cross this way if they can clear through it, which they can. Howdy guys, all three of you. Brandon, I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Yeah. Sling blade. Some people call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade. I do always love finding stuff like that. Cans and bottles.
Old bottles, old glasses. They're worth money if you find them.
Some of them, yeah, like the balls, can really be worth some decent money.
I know this area was just under about a foot of water.
Was your camera?
This is gonna be the first time that I got back to my camera since then.
Oh, so it's still back here?
Yeah. Haven't been able to get back to it. You might not this area is still higher than the rest of the bottom. So this might have been alright. But I'm sure that it had a little bit of water.
Howdy everyone that's on here.
I know how much it's in the fields down there. And the fields were holding about a foot each side, maybe even more than that. Let's see if we can get
Sucks that you can't gun hunt here, but it's still a great place for bow too.
we might allow youth to small rifle hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you doesn't have to need to practice with a bow, you can rifle probably.
So that's not. The owners aren't completely. You're not allowed to shoot a gun back here.
No.
That's just like policy you guys are discussing.
Yeah, it's our policy.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't let everyone do it because I mean the amount of deer you'd have at the end of year one is probably not much.
So we don't overhunt it. And I'll just
And it teaches.
tell you the truth that I'd rather be bow only, year only.
Yeah, if you had it your way, it would make the place better.
Yeah, I enjoy it way more than carrying a gun out here anyway. I love every now and then to get one out, but tell you the truth, I'd much rather.
Yeah, it's all about objectives, and you got to pick every property's different, and everyone has to decide like what their personal goals for the property are. You know,
Right.
like that one I went and looked at you guys, or looked at for you guys down south. He was like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "I think it needs a lot of work if you want to shoot booners off of it. But what is your goal? Like, He's like, man, if we can shoot 2 or 3,
We know this was all underwater.
yeah, if we could shoot 2 or 3 2-3-year-old bucks every year, I wouldn't be upset. And I'm like, man, this place will do it as it sits if you don't hunt it stupid.
Almost all of this area in front of us will be.
I feel like I could see water still up there.
Will be considered a living zone. It'll be deer habitat only.
Yeah, if you're doing that, what a good thing to do for sanctuaries is if you're going to make it a sanctuary, make the exits of the sanctuary spots that help you. And
which that's that one that we were sitting off of, that opening over there.
And you can like hand spray or like a tiny trail back and cover it with cereal rye, and like that way they pop out where you want them to.
So that will all be basically uncut.
I know that's the blues I was talking about earlier. Very pretty. Yeah, this was all underwater. We had ooh. I saw a video on YouTube the other day of a deadhead that had a tree on its head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They found they saw the antler and they got over there and the tree had just crushed him. You got good vinage here. We can make us some mock scrapes on the habitat day. Yeah. I'm gonna make like it's next Monday or this Monday? Like tomorrow or next? Okay. Yeah, I'll just like make a suggestion of like things we could do, and then depending on how many, there it is. That was underwater?
This was not.
Oh, you said it was getting wet
Yeah,
before the flood. Depending on how many people are out here, you know. I can see moisture and
yeah, it's been collecting a lot. I just gotta send it back.
it's holding water. Guys, what is this? Is it a wild game?
Stealth cam.
Stealth cam 360. I would say that it is not 360ing currently. I would say it's 0-0ing. It's fried, right?
They had to take a picture.
Are you gonna take it with you?
Not today. I'll come back out because I had to actually bring a screwdriver with me.
Oh. I might have a screwdriver in my backpack.
If you got one.
Is it Phillips?
Yep.
For some reason, I don't.
I
don't know for sure, but I know I had a Phillips in one of my backpacks that I went through earlier today. So a little tiny stubby Phillips. I'm Pop-Tart.
I just unpull the pole and put it back in. Here you can see as you look around, it's multiple high
Water?
Yeah, sure.
I know you keep telling me no, but I'm thirsty. So I would bet you are. I guess I took it out when I took my unnecessary crap out. Not thinking I needed a screwdriver in the woods.
No, Mark. Right on the edge of what we're doing is a no-go zone. It's batteries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's this highway after highway through here.
I don't want a green screen. Make it go away. Oh, hello, people. We're back.
And if you want to go back to the edge of the property, it's back this way.
We could do that.
The other corner.
And then it, like, because it goes, basically, you could see it, I think, if you watched, like, this square. And then it turns and goes that way again.
Roughly right back over this way. It hits the point, comes straight back, and then goes straight.
I'll follow you, buddy. I'm just going to, you walk where you walk, and I'm going to parallel you so we can see maybe a different antler or mushroom that we walk across, or a different track. Did you? Yeah, I can see golfers finding them. Yeah, well, and the flood. So I was thinking about it last night, last night, because we talked about doing this the other day. I was like, man, we might find a pile of antlers that flooded and washed to a point, you know? Because we got corn cobs over here. Oh, are we? Yeah. I'm gonna parallel you on this trail here. Yeah. Squirrels just been hammering it. Hammering all the sheds that I've seen. It might just be in my head, but it almost seems like they've been getting a hold of more than I've seen in the past. I don't know if it's like a deficit of something because of conditions or something, that they need more minerals or something. I don't know. Huh? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if there was something like, we had a lot of cold for a long time, really. One of the coldest winters we've had in a while. And that was a gunshot. So maybe something like died off and they had trouble getting a certain mineral or vitamin they needed. We are. So walk to you. In front of me, just keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna start coming towards you, definitely. Yeah, I think they hear us, maybe. You know the guy? Okay.